Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Very happy to see you. I spoke for 2 days without question. So, if someone has a question, you can ask. From what we have discussed for 2 days, so whatever you have in mind. Happy to see you talk.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Yesterday you were speaking about the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj, where Prahlad Maharaj was was preaching to his fellow students, and he was telling them about how selfish some spiritual yogis are, were they go to the Himalayas to stay and then they don't give Krishna consciousness to others. And then you were really hinting about selfishness, how if we don't give Krishna consciousness to others, it means we are being selfish. Well, I have a question, Guru Maharaj, and the question is, the word selfishness itself is very, very subjective, because it depends on the time, the place, and the circumstance. And also, we also know that it is said we should be selfish in our Krishna consciousness to get the mercy. You know, we should be selfish for the mercy of the Lord. So, and now here we're hearing that we have to be, if we are not giving Krishna consciousness, or we are not telling someone about Krishna consciousness, then it means that we are selfish. But what if the people are not ready to hear, or the people don't even want to know about Krishna consciousness, or they become offensive when we tell them about Krishna consciousness? So in this way, is selfishness, the word itself, selfishness, is it not subjective? This is my question, Gurudev.
How is it subjective? How selfishness is subjective? The whole world is in trouble. And the trouble is not because we don't have food, not because we don't have house, not because we don't have material facilities, because we don't have Krishna. Either we are conscious of it, or we are not conscious of it. The problem we have is that we are not Krishna conscious. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the devotees to give Krishna consciousness. Some people may not want because they don't know. But it's our duty to let them know what they are looking for. Yes, Krishna consciousness. Some, they want to know. So we cannot say that nobody wants to. There's nothing like that, nobody wants it. But in my Sankirtan days, if I give book to somebody and they say, no, I don't want, I will not leave the person. I will not leave it. You don't want it because you don't know what is inside. If you know what is inside, you go for it. So I don't say, okay, well, you don't want, just go. No. If you know what is inside, you will go for it. So people don't know that it is Krishna we're looking for. Therefore, they are looking for something else, which is nothing but another expansion of the problems which we already have. We are expanding our problems. This is the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj offered on the Singhadev. I think it should be after this verse. Prahlad Maharaj said, my dear Lord, Nrsimhadev, I have a serious problem, which is that the material energy is really giving us the result of The material energy is victimizing us for our sinful activities. And the process I have devised to counteract it is worse than the original disease. You know what we're experiencing? Look at everything. Look at everything. Everything we have ever planned to undo our suffering increases the problem. Is it not? You take medicine to get cured. Yeah, you are going to get another problem after the medicine. What do you think? That is what is happening. It is scriptural that in Kali Yuga, the medicines are it itself disease. It's in the scripture. The medicine which we take in Kali Yuga is itself a disease, a serious disease. And Prahlad Maharaj confirmed that. All the plans I have made to counteract my suffering, at the end I have realized it is worse than the original problem. Right? You look at my cell phone, there is something, there's a stick at the back of my cell phone. If you look at the back, there is something a stick there. What is it? To protect the radiation coming inside. Is that what we bought the cell phone for? To get radiation, to get problem? But that's what you are going to get. From what we think we are manufacturing to give us pleasure, we are getting more problem from it. You know? Every day people are dying from car accidents. Is that what we made the vehicle for? How was it? Plane crash. Is that what we made it for? People are also driving and leaving the road. The government have made the road and intention the bush because they are under the influence of alcohol. People are drinking alcohol to enter the bush. They think they want to be happy, they want to enjoy. But look at everything we have ever made it to make us happy. It's worse than the problem. That is the experience. The experience in our church. Is it not? So people are, everyone is looking for Krishna, either directly or indirectly. For those devotees who are fortunate, directly. Those who are not devotees, indirectly. Paragita Lord Krishna said, those who worship demigod, they are fools, because they don't know that whatever they get from demigod is coming from you. But we better that we go directly for the person who has that. But we are not going there, we are going for people who will give us problem for what they are giving to us. Demigod will not give you anything without being worshipped. If you worship them, become committed to them. If you stop worshipping, you'll be in trouble. Yeah? So, selfishness is not Krishna consciousness. It's not Krishna consciousness. Selflessness is Krishna consciousness. And you look at all our chariots, they are all selfless. All of them are selfless. Selfless. Look, all our chariots are selfless. If they are selfish, they will never preach Krishna consciousness. Selfishness. It's my own issue, not you, the selfishness. It is about me. That kind of mentality, very dangerous. When one is constantly thinking about my salvation, my own pleasure, my own happiness, then I'll become so hard that I will not care about you. Even when people look at each other, what do we think? When everyone look at something, what comes to their mind? This is good for me. You know? Nobody think, oh, what can I do to help this person? Everybody think, look at this thing, it is for me. And that's the origin of envy. I don't have this and you're having it. That thing's supposed to belong to me and you're having it. So I'll be envious of you. So selfishness is not Krishna consciousness. It is devil. And we should not go for it. Be selfless. And the people who are selfish, you will see them depressed. depressed. Depression is due to selfishness. We're just concerned about us, we're not caring for others. So it is not true that selfishness is good, and because people don't want Christian conscience. Who said that people don't want Christian? Everybody wants Christian conscience. This Christian we're looking for, but we don't know. That's the problem. When we know, we go for it. Right? Any other questions? Somebody? Yes.
Shashank Maharaj, yesterday you mentioned that Bhakti Dhira Swami, he gave 4 formula. Like those who are close to us, you have to take care of them. And then there are 3 others, if you could mention those, please.
Yes, the next one is that everybody have something, have somebody that we care for. We have somebody in my mind. I consider this person is my friend. This person is my best friend. Therefore, I love this person. So Gurudev said, that love we have for one person, we should use that for everybody. It's very difficult. But that is Krishna consciousness. To be selfless. Instead of having one person, just one person, okay, this is my friend. Let the whole world be our friend. That is Krishna consciousness. When Srila Haridas Thakur was punished by Kazi, and the demons that they used to beat Haridas Thakur, they tried their best for 22 marketplaces, and Haridas did not die. They were very disturbed. Now the order given to raise to kill you. So since you're not dead, we will be killed. So Haridas Thakur said, oh, is that the problem? Oh, don't worry. Now I will die. What is mystic power is Haridas Thakur again. With Haridas Thakur mystic power, he went into trance. He didn't die, we went into trance. And the people thought, yeah, now he's dead. So they took the body to Nawab and the Kazi. So he's dead. Harada was unconscious. He has gone somewhere else. And he'll come back. That's not time. But it is necessary. So then Nawab said, she go and bend the body. The Kazi said, no, that is too much a honor for him. Don't do that. Okay, we should bury the body. No, that is too much a honor for him. He's so contaminated that he gave up an exalted religion, Islam, to take to Hinduism. Don't give him such honor. Throw the body to Ganga. He didn't know that Saraswati using his intelligence to do some service. So the body was thrown to Ganga. And when he was there in trance, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with wounds. So I said, oh my Lord. And he came back to his own consciousness. So Haridas came out and he came straight back to the Kazi. Just selfishness. people who want to kill you. Will any one of us do like that? Somebody want to kill you, and tried and failed. You go back to that person, go and show the person, see me, I'm still here. Because the person may do something else. Now, Haridas Sekura said, when 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐸 gave them order, he gave order to Haridas and Nityananda Prabhu, go house to house, person to person, street to street, country to country, planet to planet. Tell everybody to chant Hare Krishna, worship Hare Krishna, and accept Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. Anyone who did not follow that, come and tell me. Sankirtan report. Give me back that. I will go and kill them. So Haridas and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, the first Sankirtan devotees, they were doing that. And then they met Jagai and Madai. Nityananda Prabhu has already decided, if I don't do something to glorify my spiritual master, how can I call myself a disciple? I will call myself a disciple only if I have done something that will glorify my spiritual master. So let me deliver this to Brahmanas who have given up their Brahmanical qualities. By this, Lord Chaitanya name will expand. And people who are around, they warn him, Maharaj, don't go there. Even if you are Swami, don't go there. They will not see you as a Swami. They will not see you. They are ready to do anything. They have killed so many Brahmanas. They will kill you. Don't go there. But what is that for London? What is that for nature? Nothing. So he also made up his mind. I will deliver them. I will make Lord Chaitanya message shine in their life. And in this way, my Lord's name will be glorified. Others had decided. So he went, Jai Krishna. What is that in our etiquette for chanting Hare Krishna? What is that? To give the name to those who are faithless. Is it not offense? Is it not? Nityananda Prabhu did. He went to them, they are faithless, they are not interested in him. But Nityananda Prabhu went to them because he had decided, I would deliver them. So he went to them. Chant Hare Krishna. They got up from their influence of alcohol. Who are you to tell us to chant Hare Krishna? Nityananda Prabhu, they started to run. They were running. Jagai and Madai, they were chasing them. And they were talking. This nowadays belongs to us. So where do you think you can run to? We own this place. Where can you run to? But Nitai, they were running. The Supreme Personality of Godhead who controls everything is running. You know, it's not very sweet. And how that can run is okay. But Nityananda will be running. He is the one carrying the whole universe on his head. Not himself, his expansion. So what is that for him? But he's playing the pastor. So he was running. On the way, as they were running, Haridas Thakur and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, they were running. They were talking. Haridas said, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered me when the Kazi and Nawab wanted to kill me. But now, how are they going to save me from the problem? Restless Nityananda, you, restless Nityananda, of course. Who is going to deliver me for today? Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, this is not my fault. It is not my fault. It's your master. Although he's a Brahmana, but he gave order as if he's a commander. He ordered us to do something. Is that my fault? Why are you blaming him? He's your master. You should blame him, not me. I simply carried out the order. Haridas Thakur said, yes. moving with a restless person, you will also be restless. This is a nature that you are overlooked. You misbehave. Now you have gone to cause trouble. The offense you have committed by giving them the holy name when they are not ready, as the result will happen now. You're going to suffer. You will die in there. Then we don't talk like this. So they understood that they have a mission, and on the process of executing their order, the challenges and difficulties they come from, but they're ready for it, and they did it. So when Harida was delivered, he went straight to the people. He went straight to go and show his face. When Nawab and the Qazi saw him, they prayed to Haridas. You don't have enemy in this world. Even those who are against you, like us, we wanted you dead, and you came here to come and deliver us. That is your nature. Therefore, we beg you to please forgive us, because you don't have anything from anybody. You have no problem with anybody, but those who are righteous and those who are evil, like us. This is the nature of devotees. How can you say Haridas is selfish when he has come to deliver those who want to kill him? Is that selfishness? That's magnanimity. Haridas delivered them. I mean, those who were attempting to kill him, Haridas was laughing. He looked at them. They were beating him. We look at them and laugh. Hare Krishna. You see how strength to beat me? Eh? Say we are tired, we can't do anything. Selflessness. So Gurudev said yes. To spread the love we have for one person, we should use that for everybody. But why is it difficult for us to do? Because that is not love. Those who really have real, genuine love, they will easily do it. But because you don't have the genuine love, it is so-called love. It will be difficult to do it because it's potential. So it doesn't have potency to expand. Where's the potency? Without potency, you cannot expand. Because it's not pure love, it has no potency. But those who really have it, they will achieve what you do. Why will he come back to the people who want to kill him just to come and deliver them? And it's Christian consciousness, selflessness. And then Gurudev said, where's the third one?
You see as if your Krishna consciousness advancement depends on the relation with them.
We should see everyone around us as those who are supporting our Christian consciousness. For example, I'm speaking now because you are sitting here. So you are sitting here, you are supporting my Christian consciousness. Right? And you are also sitting here because I'm speaking. So are we not important for each other? The speaker and the hearer. It's a combination. But Location told all of us we should cooperate with the demigod. Cooperation. If you cooperate with the demigod, all desirable things will be available for now and success in the future. All desirable things. For us to gratify the senses and attain success, perfection in the next life depends on our cooperation. Lacking that cooperation, it is selfishness. The pure devotees doesn't want us to be selfish because they know that is our problem. Magnanimity is Krishna consciousness, and that is what we see. Look, just carefully look at the difficulty, the challenge, the trouble the pure devotees carry on their head to serve us. Just look at it carefully. Look at the trouble they carry on their head. And the selflessness. They carry trouble, a lot of trouble in their head. For just one lifetime, look at the amount of offenses and sins we're doing. Just one lifetime. Then you multiply that. What is the calculation of our material existence? What is the calculation? Our material existence. How is it calculated? What is the calculation? What is the calculation of material existence?
Yes.
It's a word you use regularly. I put my word in a different way. That's why you find it difficult. What is the calculation of material existence?
Maximum 50 years, 40 years.
No. Material existence. How long have I been here in the material world? Time immemorial. That's the calculation. Time immemorial. Just take one lifetime, the sinful activities we are doing for one lifetime, and the offenses we have committed for just one lifetime. Multiply that in immemorial time. Just one person. So if a pure devotee having 50 disciples, how much is that? It's easy, Lord. And you have 500. That is easy. That is heavy load. But why would one do that? Why would one take such a risk? What is responsible for the risk? Foolishness? Huh? Politicians, I saw one politician, he was killed because of the opponent who are campaigning for the same thing. You know what happened? His wife took over that post. I was shocked. I said, I will never do this. But why did he take that position? His own wife took that position the husband was killed for. Why did he do that? Money. Because of money, they can take that risk. But I don't have discussion with that. Because of money. For a pure devotee, what is the motivation for taking such risk? Money? Huh? Jai Gurudev, that one? Which one? What is the salary to make a person to take such a great risk? Huh? His Holiness Radharani Maharaj, year before last, so he was feeling sick after initiation. So a disciple who feel concerned, genuinely concerned, he told him, Gurudev, can you pass on this sickness to me? Maharaj said, you will die immediately. You will die immediately. You will die immediately. Just for a moment, you will die. 𝐁𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐬 Swami, he was conducting initiation. From initiation hall, he was rushed to hospital. From initiation, he went back to the hospital. Has he stopped giving initiation? Huh? Has he stopped? He's still initiating. The last time I counted, he has 52,780 disciples. A few years ago, I counted. but my question was, what is making him to take such risk? Selfishness? Selflessness. There's no salary. Many disciples will not chant. But which could be a discouragement, or why should I take such risk? Don't you see in the past? You don't see many people having more than 5 disciples. If you have 5 disciples, that is great. But look at our chair at Prabhupada, 105,000 disciples. Bhakti Dhira thousands. Risky. But they're taking the risk because of selflessness. Krishna. So, the people around us, they are the one who will take care of us. And they are existing because we are existing because they are existing. Our existence is because of what I support. I don't know, those of you who are expert in kirtan performance and play mridanga will enjoy it when you have good kirtan, isn't it? Yeah. But can you do it alone and enjoy it? You play cutlass, you play mridanga, you play harmonium, and you lead the kirtan and jump in the air. Anyone can do that? Tumultuous kirtan. That kirtan by Kuntamurti Prabhu. It was tumultuous. The universe was shaking. Right? You can have that. Anyway, to be able to do that, you need, right? Everybody here. If you want to have tumultuous Christian, you need many people to support you. Therefore, devotee should be conscious of this and realize that I should be humble because my ego is rising because I have kirtan, but that kirtan is not because of me, it is because of the people supporting me. How will you feel if the person playing the cutlass is jamming your badanga? You will enjoy it. You will not play for long because you will spend the energy trying to correct. You're going to look at the person and Prabhu. So the energy is wasted. After 5 minutes, you are exhausted. But if everything is coming nicely, harmoniously supporting you, you don't know you have spent 2 hours. It is a supporting system. Christian consciousness is a supporting system. You know? When you see Christian Balaram, how did they stand? Christian Balaram, how did they stand? Support. Yes. Support. Therefore, we should appreciate those who are supporting us. You know, we should appreciate. If somebody say, Prabhu, the Christian was nice. No, thank you. Thank all of them. You should thank all of them. Because they give me the energy to do this. But because we lack appreciation, we will falsely accept it and become contaminated by it. But when we practice how to appreciate, we have more strength and we can do more and will expand because everybody will enjoy that. How will your friends, your workers, your supporters feel if you tell them, thank all of you very much for coming for this kirtan, thank all of you very much. It is because of your presence and this kirtan was successful. So I offer business to you. How will others feel? Everybody will feel nice. But if you say, yes, it is me. I know that when in 𝐾𝐴𝐤𝐬, I am Mukunda God. Vasudeva, Mukunda, Sanjaya. My kirtan will melt stones. Yes. When I have kirtan, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must appear. You don't see, that's okay, but you should. Like what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Mukunda, see, anywhere, anytime you perform kirtan, so I'm the expansion, incarnation of Mukunda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must always appear like you. So after your kirtan, what is your japa? What is your japa after the kirtan? How do you change? What is the quality of japa? Yesterday we mentioned Krishna consciousness should be measured. We should practice measuring our Krishna consciousness. This is measure. We should measure our Krishna consciousness. If we don't do this, we're not going to make progress. To measure it. These are the equipment for measuring. What is my relationship with other devotees? How do I appreciate other devotees? Do I consider my success? My success is due to the support I'm getting from other devotees. This is the measure. If I see that, so we're measuring our Krishna consciousness. Therefore, false ego will not be there. Advancement will be very, very prominent, you can see. And it will affect every devotee. It will affect every devotee. It's already Bhakti Dhira Damodara, he told one of his god brothers, you are a sannyasi, don't just go to temples or people's house and eat prasadam and go away. You must affect anybody who come in contact with you, Krishna consciously. You should improve their Krishna consciousness. That is the potency of a sannyasi. If you don't have it, just your dress is just for dress, potency. It's a sannyasi. A devotee. He is saying it is sannyasi, but devotee. We're all devotees. Our being devotees is to affect other people in their Krishna consciousness and bring more people to Krishna consciousness. Measure. So we measure. Right?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. In the process of your discourse, you did, based on the question Prabhu asked, asking you to give some elaboration on the principles that His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj gave. And then you spoke about to treat others, like we should treat others like the person we love the most. How we treat the person we love the most, we should also treat others like that. Now, you answered the question already, but I would love you to expatiate more on it, because especially in this particular day and age whereby it is very, very difficult to treat everyone with love. The love a mother may have for her child is not the same way she's going to relate with other people's children outside. the way she relates with other people's outside is not the same way she's going to relate with our own son or our own child inside. The same way, if a man loves his wife, he can't treat other people outside the same way he loves his wife. So, especially in this day and age, how do we balance this particular statement, love? Because you said, if we don't do this, it means it is not genuine love, and then it means that we are pretending. Now, this itself is also another thing that plays in at the back of the mind. Okay, if I smile to someone, how is the person understanding my smiling? And sometimes when
What the person understands with a smile, that is a person's problem, not your problem. Your problem is you have to do what you're supposed to do. Other people should do what they're supposed to do. Bhagavad Gita Lord Krishna told Arjuna, treat Yudhishthira Maharaj and Dhira Damodara equally. You didn't see that in Bhagavad Gita? Huh? You didn't see that? Krishna told Arjuna, treat Yudhishthira Maharaj and Dhira Damodara equally. You didn't see that in the Gita? Okay, this is Bhakti Dhira what I'm teaching. So it's different. Teaching is different, lecture is different. It is there in Bhagavad Gita. So you think that you go back to Godhead without this instruction being fulfilled? Huh? Krishna is speaking to us using a truth. Krishna is told. Oh, now you're going to read the verse carefully. Go and read the verse carefully. 5:7. Go and read this very carefully. 5:7. I think it's 5:7. Yeah, 5:7. Krishna has given this instruction. Yudhishthira Maharaj and Dhira Damodara, treat them equally. And Arjuna is in the battlefield with what? What a chapa did? What is that? What was happening? I don't know. To do what? To fight. And Krishna is telling him, treat the two of them equally. At the same time, Krishna told him, do your duty. How will you do that? A duty is kill your enemy. And Krishna is saying, your enemy and your brother, treat them nicely.
It's contradictory.
Yeah. Then you say it's contradictory. So Krishna does not know what he's saying. Krishna doesn't know what he's saying. Krishna knows what he's saying. Krishna don't make a mistake. Krishna didn't make a mistake. In a proper, you look at it, you read 7:5. 7:5. In a proper quoted the Prahlad Maharaj as an example. Arjuna and Prahlad Maharaj is in the purport. So how those say Sarva Bhutanma. So I was asking the student.
7:5.
5:7. I heard 5:7.
I didn't say that.
Huh?
I didn't say 7:5. I said
5:7.
5:7. So I asked the student, Prahlad Maharaj is here. Is he equal to his father, Prahlad Maharaj? Sarva Bhutanma. Is he equal to his father? Did he treat his father nicely, or he put his father in anxiety? Prahlad Maharaj.
Treated him nicely.
Eh?
Treated him in anxiety.
So is that Sarva Bhutatma. He put his father in anxiety, right?
Yes.
So how does that correspond to quality of a devotee? Sarva Bhutatma. How does it correspond? He put him in anxiety, seriously. Arjuna is here to fight what Dhira done. And Krishna is saying, treat him nicely, like you treat, look at him equally. So, was Arjuna perplexed? So, Krishna, what is this? Yes. Arjuna, actually, yes, he wanted to. When Krishna spoke like this, he said, thank you. In the beginning, I didn't want to fight. Now, Krishna confirmed it. And Krishna says, you fight. Arjuna, what do you mean? I thought, there's a beginning, there's a connection to chapter 6. I told you, you asked me to renounce, so I want to go to the forest now, and you tell me to fight. Chapter 6, Krishna said, that is not what I'm telling you. Renunciation and work in depression, they are the same. They are the same. So, the point is, yes, Arjuna is equal to Yudhishthira Maharaj, and he's equal to Dhira. So what did he fight? He fought because Krishna wanted it, not because of himself. Krishna ordered him to do that. He did as a service, not because he hated Dhira. Renunciation is different from hatred. I don't like eyeglass. I can condemn it in a class. Wearing eyeglass is useless. Nobody should wear eyeglass. People do like that in a class. But I'm trying to go and sit in a class. Oh, householders. Sensitive fires. The householder will go to the class the next day. Brahmacharis, pretenders. Maturity. That is not Krishna consciousness. Do the right thing. He was ordered to do something. He did that perfectly, without hatred. That is renunciation. Perfect renunciation. No hatred. Not because I don't like it. That's what Arjuna did. And Prahlad, he didn't put his father in anxiety. The father put himself in anxiety because of his sinful nature. He did not because of Prahlad. Prahlad doesn't have anyone in his mind as evil or an enemy. He doesn't. He's free, completely free. So he's Sarva Bhutatma. He is friendly with everybody. And everybody is friendly with him. If you don't accept it, that's a problem. You accept him? No, that's a problem. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki.
Jai.